Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. Today is Tracy's Sunday Challenge, the 31st of March, and this week's theme is black and white. So I'm super excited to share with you my card. I am just showing off some of this beautiful DSP. This is black and white DSP. You can find it in the mini catalogue page 44 to 45. It's in the Rock and Roll suite, and it's called Rock and Roll 12x12 DSP. So really pretty, and this is what I've chosen to use as my black and white theme today. I'm actually creating a card for my husband's twin brother. They just turned 50 last month, and this is the card that I sent him, or we gave him. So I'm using basic black as my card base. This is A4 cut in half and then scored in half. It's a top folding card. I seem to be doing a lot of these top folding cards lately. But maybe you're like me and you sort of get on a roll with something and you just stick with it for a little while until you get bored of it. So that's definitely my personality. And now I'm going to add a layer of basic white. I'm doing a window card, so that's what I had in my head when I was creating it, and I'm just creating a few different layers for the front of the card. Now I don't have the card with me, and I sillily didn't write down all the measurements, but it's a normal standard Australian size card. I think it's like 3 7/8 by maybe 5.5, maybe something like that. But anyway, just make it a little bit smaller than your card front. I'm also going to add a layer of that DSP. So again, we're going to, and actually cut two of those, one for the inside of the card, one for the outside. So 2 pieces of basic white. And then for our DSP, I'm going to also add another layer. So the card front is actually 3 layers of card. Super cool. And because we're using a punch to punch out the window, you could use a die or a punch, whatever you like, but there are 3 layers of cardstock, so it could make it a little bit hard for you. Now I've actually used a retired punch. I've got the hexagon punch. That's just what I want to use. So I am using a few retired products in today's card. I've got these large dies that I have had for many years. I use them regularly, and it's one that I'm never getting rid of. There's also an alphabet die that is the same size as that. I use them regularly as well. So I've just die cut a few of the 5-0s for the card, and I'm using the Hooray for Surprises stamp set because I want the sentiment for the birthday to come out of that. So here I'm just sort of working out the layout, how I want it. I know I want to punch through the front of the card and have the sentiment on the inside, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate the 50. And you know what, I only end up using one of the 50s, so that's fine. So just making sure that I can fit that sentiment in. So whatever sentiment you're using or whatever image you're using, you want to be able to make sure that the punch or the die cut's in the correct spot. So when you open it, you're going to get that enough of that image. So I've just layered the DSP with the basic white with liquid glue, and I'm going to adhere that down to the card base. One tip I do have for you is you want to make your cut, whether it be with a punch or a die, then you stamp. Otherwise, it could be really messy if it doesn't line up. And yeah, I've probably done it before. I can probably guarantee you I've done it before. So I've got my card base ready to go. So I'm going to add my punch in here, making sure that I'm sort of over from the right hand side a little bit as well. And again, 3 layers, so you've got to use a bit of elbow grease there. And then we can add our layer inside, like so. And then I'll know exactly where I can stamp. So I do know that my sentiment's going to fit in there really well. I'm just trying to work out what else I would like. To me, the black is just a little bit too dull. So I'm going to also die cut in the white and do a shadowing effect, which, that's going to look really good. Now, although some of these products are retired, there is lots and lots of products in my online store if you would like to purchase through me. There is a link in the description of this video to my online store. If you are going to place an order this March, and you've only got, today's the last day for March, please use the hostess code because I've got some really great gifts to give to my customers. So for March, you can receive, any order will receive a handmade card using the Everyday Details bundle. You will also receive the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle for March, which is the Perennial Lavender Suite. There are 12 projects in that bundle. Beautiful, beautiful bundle, and anyone who purchases using the host code will get that. Now, if your order is over $65 before postage, I'll also pop in the March tutorial bundle. There are 50 tutorials in the March bundle. You'll receive those as well. Now, if you maybe already order through another demonstrator or you live outside of Australia, you can purchase both of those bundles over on my blog, and there is a link in the description of this video for instant download. You pay through PayPal. Alright, oh, and quickly, if you would maybe like a discount and you would like to join the crafty family, the INKY Stampers, which is my team, by purchasing the starter kit, each month you will receive, on top of a lot of other different things, you'll receive both bundle tutorials absolutely free just for being part of my wonderful family. So if that interests you, maybe you have a few questions, please reach out. I would love to help you with your creative journey. Okay, so I have stamped my sentiment with Memento Tuxedo black ink. I also want to bring in, there's a little candle in that set, so I want to add that candle in there as well, just, you know, make it not quite so boring. And there's also the top of the candle. Now, I really like how the 2 layers of the 50 with black and white turned out, so just by, you know, offsetting a little bit, it works so well. So I'm going to place them on the card as well, glue them together and then place them on the card. Now, I have added embellishments. This is a masculine card, so you don't want to add, you know, too much ribbon and twine and all those good things for masculine cards. I want to keep it fairly simple, but it fits in so well with the black and white theme. Now, if you would like to join in today's challenge, you certainly can. Create your card using black and white, and then head over to my business Facebook page. You'll see the post challenge, and then you can pop your card in the comment section. So we would love to see what you're creating. Please come and share your creations with everyone, and while you're there, make sure you check out what everyone else has created and leave them a little love as well. I know they all appreciate a little love on their projects as well. And, you know, it's free to join in. You don't have to use Stampin' Up if you don't have Stampin' Up. You can use Retired. You know, there's no limits, but just share your creativity with us all. So now that I've layered the 2 up with the basic white, with the basic white and the liquid glue, I'm going to come in with some dimensionals and just pop that up, just to give it that little bit of extra pop up. Now, with the embellishments, I've used the classic matte dots, which you can find them in the annual catalogue. I've just done a clean out of a few different things, and my embellishments are one of them. So I've gotten rid of my retired embellishments, and now I know what's actually still current and what's not. So you know, I can still use my non-current products or retired products, but sometimes it's nice to know whether it is retired or not. I actually thought that hexagon punch was still available, so that's how out of touch I am with some of the stuff that's retired. But anyway, all good. Now, I really hope that you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you left me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and family. And yeah, if you haven't hit subscribe, you could do that as well. Don't forget, you can purchase any of the products I've used, minus the punch and the numbered die cuts, but everything else is available over in my online store. Although this is a masculine card, I did use a little bit of Wink of Stella, you know, just to highlight that 50. I think, you know, I think most people when they turn 50 don't want to highlight that fact, but yeah, I just wanted, it was a little bit plain with just the white, so I thought a little bit of sparkle and shine on a masculine birthday card is okay. So this is my my husband's twin brother's card, which he really liked, which is great. Yeah, so bit of Wink of Stella and we are completely done. Isn't that DSP just really, really gorgeous? I love black and white. Now there's a few musical themed DSPs in that pack, but you can use a lot of it are different backgrounds, which are really great. You can use them with so many different themed cards, which is a really great one. And you can add a bit of colour to it as well with, your Stampin' Write markers, blending brushes, watercolouring, whatever you would like. So take a look at that. You can find that on page 55 of the mini catalogue. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, I would love it if you left me a comment, gave me a thumbs up, shared this video with your family and friends, and if you haven't hit subscribe, please do that as well. And if you would like to join in this week's Tracy Sunday Challenge, please do head over to my business Facebook page and you'll see the post there where you can add your card. And I know everyone would love to see what you've created. Alright everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday with my live and I hope to see you then. Alright, bye bye.